Reach the product data is not enough on its own. It has to be data you can check CIPHERStack. Thanks for watching. Yesterday product data wraps broken. A part number, a brand, of a sentence. Somebody has to turn that into a catalog entry a bar will actually trust. AI can fill those gaps. The problem is that once it does, you can no longer tell which number came from the dataset and which the model invented. This is cheaper stack, and that is the problem we set out to solve. Here is single line input of an ABB motor, the kind of string you would find in a supplier spreadsheet. One line in, and here is what came back 11 specifications, a full category path, industrial equipment, motors and drivers, AC induction motor, a description written for a product page, and a validation score. Every unit has been normalized, so 2.2 kilowatt is stored as 2200 watts, ready to compare and filter against. Now, the part that matters, everything you have just seen runs with no model server at all, which is why the results are identical on every machine and every run. Behind it, the full stack adds a Postgres, a Redis, background workers, and a vector search and its own local language model running on your hardware. No external API, no key, no data leaving your network. The model only ever fills gaps the deterministic stages left empty. 358 automated tests included accuracy gates that fail the built if category accuracy specification F1 or the hallucination rate drift. The same pipeline runs across a whole catalog. Every record enriched, then one more pass that compares records against each other, catching contradiction no single record could reveal. Export the enriched catalog as CV or JSON with the provenance columns. The engine also checks its own work. 20 rules for 70 each. Finding tagged with a stable ruler identifiers so it can be tagged and fixed. And it explains itself why this category won, which signals decided it, what is still missing. A reviewer can go straight to the weak fields instead of rechecking the whole document record. Now the part matters. Every value carries where it came from. Green means it was read directly out of the source text, and underneath you can see the exact wording that produced it. Blue means we computed it. Dot was never written down anywhere. It was derived from power and rotational speed. The bar length is confidence, and each origin has telling it cannot pass. A value that model generates it capped at 0.65. A value read from the source sits at 0.95. So the model can never override what the source says. That is not a prompt instruction, and merge steps it refuses it. And our test prove it by feeding the pipeline a model that deliberately lies.